Red Twilight, A Dawning of Power, Chapter 7. My eyes feel heavy. I've been laying face down in the dirt for hours. I check my watch. It's 9 a.m. I can hear a car coming down the dirt road to the southeast of me. So I turn the rifle, stare down the scope. It's Moses, the strange Spanish-Italian dwarf I met last night. He stops his car out in front of the door and makes his way for the Gex car. He opens the trunk, then hops up and down approvingly. Then he looks at the hot dog taco truck. He reads the trailer number. I feel him thinking. They're early. There's something strange about Moses, but I can't figure it out yet. He knows all too much. He pounds the door to the bar, then yells into the patrons. A minute later, an arrow flies to the roof, landing at Moses' feet. There's a keyring attached. Moses receives his instructions through the door, then takes the keys to the truck owned by David Lay, or L Driver, if that's more correct. He pulls the truck up to the door, attaches the tow cable, and turns on the crane. There's a moment of struggle, but then the door bends and quickly falls, revealing a crowd of men and women. Snake is the first out the door. I can feel that he is a soul in turmoil. He fights with himself. Though he is good, he can seem to only do bad. Greed, lust, and pride cloud his vision and darken his spirit. His aura flickers gray to signal to me his inner conflict. He yells harshly at Moses, but quickly calms down before Moses' demeanor. Next is David Lay, with Matimo White Wolf. David Lay wastes no time. He whispers something to Moses' ear, then briskly climbs into the truck. He offers a meaningful glance to the party, but no one notices. White Wolf follows Lay to the cab. Then they are off onto the road again, with the sun at their back. David Lay is a pale blue. He hides his power. He hides everything, and lives with honor and grief as his dance partners. Matimo burns more brightly than any spirit I've seen before. I can't decide what to make of it. The next two I don't recognize. It's an old man in a white polo shirt and tan slacks, a cowboy hat, and snakeskin boots, carrying a child, female, Caucasian, roughly 10 years of age. The old man has been touched by evil. I can see that clearly, but the darkness can find no home in his heart, and is burning within its purity, loving conviction. The child is an innocent, aware of the evil, but untouched by it. Or is she? I see something. Something like a psionic insect asleep under her skin, powerless, dormant, but still alive, waiting, maturing. Time is running out. My evacuation should be here soon. I have to head inside. I make my way around one side, staying low to the ground, out of sight. 4 more lone warriors come out at the end, practically holding each other upright. They are 3 men and a woman. Charlie Belmont, Muhammad Quinn, Lucy Wingate, and Larry Gex. Charlie Belmont is brave and noble. He flares a bluish-white energy in an electric fashion. Muhammad Quinn is a green glow. He is spirited, but his powers have been fading away for years. Lucy Wingate has yet to awaken as a full-fledged warrior like me, but I feel her inner gift. Given a year or two more, she'll be ready to fight. With any luck, she'll never have to. Larry makes me nervous. He is changing, corrupted. Alien blood flows through him and has changed his body already. His mind is unaffected as of yet. I slip through the door behind them. I stretch out with my mind and grab Larry's shoulder. I don't know why, but I feel inclined to let Larry see me. He looks at me. We lock eyes, and I nod my head slowly. He knows I know who he is. I want him to know that after I'm done here, I'll be looking for him. It's like destiny's cold hand has pushed us to meet. I only wish things were clearer. Are we to fight? Or are we to be friends? Or maybe the destiny is his, and I'm standing in the way. Enough is enough. He knows I'm here, and now I'm just dilly-dallying. I grab my bag and step inside. It's a terrible mess. The ground is littered with the corpses of seemingly hundreds of men and women. Impalement, crucifixion, decapitation, bludgeoning, and shooting victims surround me. I've never seen such a horrifying sight as what lays before me. I feel myself tremble in excitement for a moment. By the looks of things, I missed the brunt of the party, so I dig through my bag, looking for only the fastest to draw and most versatile tools. Probably won't need a machine gun. Maybe a tactical shotgun. Come to think of it, underground, grenades are a bad idea. Best stick with the 44 Magnum and this blade. I hide them both in my coat for now. I extend my psychic influence again. I read the impressions left lingering in the air to take in the story thus far. As I do, my danger sense tells me I'm not alone. There are 2 others with me. The stronger is a Batizu. I think I know exactly who that is. I whisper aloud. Now that I have a lock on him, his mind-controlling powers are meaningless. The other is a mid-level undead, Juju, but much more than a ghoul. Smart enough to use tools and simple weapons. A straggler, I guess. The Juju jumps from beneath the overturned tables. It produces a machete. Ironically, it's the one the cleric had lost. It howls, ghastly, swinging the big knife. I duck and roll, unsheathing a gladius from my coat. Single-edged short blade, with a short handguard. The preferred weapon of the Roman cage fighters. The juju charges. I block with the back of my blade. It swings downwards furiously 3 times, and 3 times I block and push against it. The 4th time, I twist the edge, forcing the creature to kneel, and with an upward strike, I claim its head. I walk around the top floor, the stage, the bathroom, the bar, taking in the sights, for what it's worth. Then, it's down to the trial of nightmares. My stalker remains as a shadow, but I know he's there, and I know he won't sneak up on me. The blood on the ground turned half to gel, squishing under my feet. The most powerful vision I would ever see starts to play out in my mind's eye. Every drop of blood has a story to tell. Last night was like no other.